what can we do for them? We've been leaving them treats, snacks, little signs of affection, but I mean, I believe perhaps if we have the time for it, a group salvo of compliments is definitely called for on this on this day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all of us are talented wordsmiths, and now we can
Indeed.
use that power for evil. I mean, good.
100%. Now you're getting it.
Yeah.
Yes. So who do we have on? Who's on Zeta?
Well,
Who's the first person that we should take broadside?
so there's Heather, Beige, Molly, and Carrie.
Carrie. Yep.
Shall we just work our way through alphabetically?
Yes. Please.
Starting with Beige.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
If
then.
you don't mind.
I don't mind at all. Beige, you are a tremendously thoughtful, hardworking, and dedicated friend who always makes me feel listened to and cared for, and I frequently am taken aback at your generosity and presence of mind.
Very nice.
That's very good.
Good compliment.
Would anybody like to say something about Beach?
I would like to say something about Beige. Beige, you are a legitimately good driver, and you always drive as safely and carefully as possible, and I know that you know that, but I recognize it and I really appreciate it. And all of those memes are stupid, because you're a great driver.
Beach, I think you're great, and you are somebody that I would like to get to know better. You are a person that any time that I have the opportunity to perform with you, I will say yes. It's a very rare thing that I experience the chemistry I do with somebody in a performative sense that I have with you.
Beach is one of the best people to work with. He's incredibly direct and efficient in his communications, and he will tell you exactly what he needs to get something done and exactly what you need to know about something. And if he needs to know something, he will ask it. And working with him is incredibly relaxing because he's so careful and thought out and is able to just communicate exactly what he needs at all times, and is also very good at not taking on too much work. This is a rare skill in this group of friends where he will set his boundaries and be like, no, I am not doing that. And that is I admire that so much.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Beach is able to see all of the angles at a particular problem in an incredibly alacritous amount of time. Yeah. God, it's so nice to be able to actually bust out my vocabulary.
Good work.
With y'all. Thank you.
So this is a lot of people, and we have some stuff to go through. So
okay,
we'll have to go a little bit quicker.
We'll go a little bit quicker. Okay.
I don't want to short shrift everybody else, but
yeah, definitely not.
Next up, Carrie.
Carrie, you are incredibly wise and funny. I will eventually get over the horrible betrayal of you going over to Zeta. I understand that it was circumstances out of your control, and I refuse to acknowledge that. You are a genuinely kind person, and the enthusiasm that you show for everything that you put yourself into is absolutely fantastic and admirable.
I don't actually know you terribly well, Carrie, but you have always made me feel listened to and appreciated, and you do such a tremendous job of caring for the people I do know better than you. Oh God, dig up.
Yeah, that made sense. That made sense. You don't have to pull back.
I've only met Carrie last year during Alpha Flight, and so I don't know her super well, but she is an incredibly funny, an incredibly talented person, and she is somebody I hope I get a chance to spend a bunch of time with in person someday.
Yeah.
Carrie, I take a very long time to get to know people, and I feel like you are the same. We are both slowly unfolding blossoms of people, I think. But I know that you are kind to animals and that animals love you, and animals don't love people who are not good people, and people who aren't good people aren't kind to animals. So therefore I know you are a good person, even though I do not know the true essence of your person.
Heather.
Oh, Heather is the most hardworking person ever. She is just so quietly determined and has just motored through so many things and just always just gets stuff done. I am constantly surprised by Heather's incredible work ethic.
She has a depth to her that she doesn't let many people see, and I am incredibly grateful that she's allowed me to see some of it, because it is amazing. Heather is a fantastic person and has a lot of drive and uses every ounce of determination and angst that she contains within her form for useful purposes, which is difficult to accomplish.
Yeah, Heather is probably one of the more disciplined and hardworking people I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. She will, again, she's very good at setting boundaries, taking on tasks, and accomplishing them. But I want to echo the comment about her emotional depth.
Yeah.
That is something that she, I just appreciate.
Yep.
She's also very funny.
She's very funny.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell like a tiny anecdote. Fairly early on in the pandemic, I was having a bad day, and I live alone, and I was getting stressed out. And I needed to get out of my apartment, so I just went for a walk. Just like, I'm just going to start walking. I just need to get out of the house. And I was going down the street, and I ran into Heather, and we were both headed in the same direction. So it's like, do you mind if I just walk with you for a little while? So we just walked and chatted, and turns out she was going to meet Corey to go to Starbucks and get coffee. And she's like, do you want to come with us? And so we just went and sat with the two of them for a couple hours and talked and chatted. And it was exactly what I needed. And even though Heather and I don't know each other very well, I appreciated it so much, just having somebody be like, hey, come hang out with us. And that was one of the kindest things anyone could have done for me in that moment.
And she has an uplifting laugh.
It's true.
Yep. All right. Was that everybody?
Nope,
Molly.
Molly. No. Was that everybody here? Yes.
Oh,
we
yes.
still have Molly, yes.
Molly.
Yes.
Molly is just an incredibly talented person. I am blown away by the depth of her skill in so many things, in music and comedy and writing and just being a funny speaker and presenter. And she is also an incredibly generous person. She has a home stream, and she has not monetized it in any way. She just uses it to raise money for charity.
Yeah.
And it's a delight. It's the highlight of my I have blocked off time on Sunday to watch Molly's stream, because she is an absolute delight, and she is again one of those people I hope I get to meet in person someday and get to spend more time with them.
Yeah. I would like to go last here.
Okay. Yeah, Molly is a tremendously funny, talented person who her creativity constantly floors me. But also her willingness to her generosity in performance is honestly tremendous. I don't know how else to describe that. It's Molly is somebody I will always be happy to share a stage with.
Yeah, Molly just oozes charisma. She's just like, and so she's got this wonderful natural charisma where she can make you feel welcome. She can make you feel included, but she can also very effortlessly like switch to being sort of in charge and controlling a situation, which is a very difficult skill to have. And it comes, I think, from all her years performing on a stage, where you have to like, in a sort of way, sort of get the audience to come along with you on the journey that you are telling them through the medium of song.
Yeah.
And it is just, she is so good at just, she just oozes natural charm and charisma. And she's extremely good at Animal Crossing. She just really gets how to make Animal Crossing hilarious and good. And those are two very different things. But I appreciate both of those things. And also writing with her has been like, she understands comedy so well.
Yeah.
Oh, so smart.
Yeah. Yep. She knows how to play the music of people. Mm-hmm. And girl, you get me. And I am heartbroken and bruised that our burgeoning friendship was put on hold by the Pandini. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait to pick that glorious labor up again and get to know you better. Because you make magic wherever you are. And I admire that and attempt to emulate it in ways so much. And you just got great frickin' hair. Like, no matter how you wear it, it looks rad. Yeah.
In good style.
Yes, and she's opened her home to me before, and not many people invite me in that way. Mostly because then it's hard to get rid of me. Yeah, which I get. Yep. So take that, Zeta.
Pachow.
Yeah. Okay. That was great. I always love. Hey, just give everybody compliments time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that whirlwind?
Yeah.
It's an uppercut right to the heart.
Yeah.
Well reaped.